दिल के चैन चैन आए मेरे दिल को दुआ कीजिए.
The Kishore Kumar R.D. Burman partnership was giving hit after hit. Kishore's powerful, full-throated yet controlled voice gave the song an infectious dynamism, and this Pancham exploited to the hilt.
तेरा मुझसे है पहले का ना कोई यूं ही नहीं दिल लुभाता कोई.
Meanwhile, there was another relationship slowly building to a crescendo.
Monica, oh my darling, Monica, oh my darling.
What began as a professional relationship slowly got personal. Divorcing his first wife, Rita Patel, Pancham now married Asha Bhosle. Together they set Jubilee record after record.
So if you're talking of that period, this is the rise of Pancham. This is the era when Pancham rises. And when Pancham rises, he did so many films that Asha was bound to.
उनका म्यूजिक भी देखिए आज से 30 साल पहले कितना नया था. आज का म्यूजिक उन्होंने तब बनाया था. वो हमेशा गाने में वॉइस देख के गाना बना के उसी हिसाब से वॉइस लेते थे. लता का गाना लता ही गाएगी, आशा का गाना आशा ही गाएगी.
Asha and Pancham were inseparable. They experimented with music. Asha went on to record several times that no one experimented with her voice the way Pancham did. Pancham's versatility with music was infectious. Others wanted to work with a musical genius. Filmmaker, lyricist Gulzar was one such person.
He used beautiful classical melodies, adapted it so well for a modern world, and also the orchestration which he used, a lot of orchestration from Western point of view, that also gave a different dimension, so he was far ahead of his time.
While he was setting record after record in India, Pancham had bigger plans. His musical influences, which several times came from the West, invariably meant that he would collaborate with some of his Western contemporaries. By the onset of the 80s, Pancham's star was slowly fading. His music was still fresh, but the onset of disco,
I am a disco dancer,
and the sudden rise in undercutting in the film industry, plus the advent of MTV, the music scene in India was going through a major upheaval.
And Pancham had no business sense, sorry. He had absolutely no business sense. Because, for instance, Pancham, I had to tell him, Pancham kept saying, look, I had 23 flops together. And this got published everywhere. I said, Pancham, why the hell are you saying that you had 23? Okay, if you had 23 flops, is it for you to advertise that fact? That you had 23 successive flops? Is that a matter of credit? So if any person had a business sense, he wouldn't have said surely that he had 23 flops. He had absolutely no business sense. He was an artistic composer.
The work gradually came to a halt. Meanwhile, his ill health too made him slower. Finally, on the night of the 4th of January 1994, Pancham succumbed to a series of heart attacks. He never got to hear the praise for his last composed song.
और इस पल में कोई नहीं है, बस एक मैं हूँ, बस एक तुम हो.
But the Pancham magic lived on, revived in film time after time.
तुम्हें कोई और देखे तो चलता है दिल. दम मारो दम, मिट जाए गम, बोलो सुबह शाम. हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा हरे.
And he has left us this musical legacy, which will never be forgotten.
It's been almost 2 decades since Pancham left us, but his music still stays fresh as the day he created it. This is his ultimate legacy, to entertain us long after he's gone. Well, that's all I have for you this week. Do tune in next week for another great life story, another affair to remember. Until then, bye-bye.